There it is. Vernworth, capital of Vermund. I really like how they build towns in Dragon's Dogma. Got space for the city in separate districts in the farms around it.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it.
I can do it again. You have a riftstone here.
Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
If pawn summoning's all it takes, I can do it pretty
It
easily.
follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside.
They have spears. So does that mean that they had the, like, Dragon Slayer training?
If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril.
I'm still going to introduce myself as a risk.
I had no
You can't
choice
stop
but to
me.
treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands.
Yeah, well, considering I'm still here.
Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave.
So, despite the first-person point of view in the intro, that other guy may have been the Pretender Arisen.
This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Is that basically an acknowledgement I am the Arisen? Hopefully those two are trustworthy. Regarding the oath, both Vermund and Batal regard the Scourge of the Dragon as a matter of utmost priority. Should the baleful creature alight on either side of the border, both nations are sworn to provide aid, as well as to assist in the evacuation of the populace and with scouting missions as needed. In such an event, all troops are expected to put aside any disagreements of faith or culture and devote themselves wholeheartedly to their duty. I doubt they're going to do that.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went?
Sure, I can tell you.
Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind
Excuse me,
one, aren't you?
false Arisen.
Twould seem
Show
I'm
you.
in your debt.
Oh,
In
yeah,
fact,
you're here
there's
too.
aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Is there aught you require?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you about your spear. Okay, goodbye.
Hmm? Oh,
Oh,
'tis
hello.
you. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you. Oi,
Was that all?
sir. We've started selling that medicine you gave me at our shop. Why don't you come see?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve?
That's me.
I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her.
I hope she at least took a Nox card
That
back.
girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other. For all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it.
No, seriously though,
Now
it is
listen,
very dangerous
Tisn't
out there.
much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
Sure, let's write quests further.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir.
We'll take that. How much do I have on me for these? Take that. Just to have it on me. The rest I can make. Okay.
Do come again.
I brought you something.
Specializations are skills that can only be acquired by pawns. They're not strictly beneficial, for they allow the pawn to act independently, and this can result in unexpected consequences. However, with a little patience, planning, and due care, specializations can prove very useful and are well worth trying out. If you would like your pawn to learn a specialization, you would do well to befriend people with various traits and tendencies in the world around you. Sooner or later, these friendships are bound to create opportunities for your pawn to acquire a specialization. A pawn can only acquire one specialization at a time, and learning a new specialization will replace the old one. Consult each specialization's entry for more information about its effects. And this one should... Oh, that's missive. Actually, I might want to wear that. But this one, the allows them to use curatives on the Arisen and other allies on their own initiative. So if I keep them stocked, if I keep Faye stocked with healing supplies, she'll be able to heal me even when she's not acting as a mage. Which, actually, I give her curatives. We'll just keep one of these around. That should be enough for us to get a decent shirt. Oh, 100 away. We're close. We're close. I just need to sell a little bit more. There are plenty of these books all over the place, and we got 2 mages in the party, which we're going to replace, but can probably keep those 2 mages, or keep the same party composition. We'll be going for more interesting armors eventually, but for now, we'll go with this one. Purchase. Equipment enhancement. If you have the requisite materials to hand, you can enhance your equipment at any shop equipped with a forge. Consider enhancing your equipment according to your level and fighting style. Styles of smithing. There are several styles of smithing used in enhancement, and each one produces a different result, such as a moderate all-around improvement or a significant increase to magic or might. Choose the style that is most compatible with your preferred equipment and approach to combat. This early on, I'm not going to worry about optimizing the equipment here, especially with items that I've purchased, because I can just purchase more. Alright, I'm going to have to take up some quests, because I don't have the Sunbloom, but it should be easy to get the gold.
Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Then I also need 20,000 to eventually get a house.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting.
Really fancy
I
those
shall have
secret
to inform
tokens.
my own master of this.
I need to put some stuff in storage. We're not resting here, though. Can't afford it.
Mate, you are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
Yeah, we're just here to give you some stuff. Hold on to this for us if you can. Okay, that gets me back down to average weight. I'll need to drop some of this rotten food, but I don't want to put that in storage. Liana is heavy load. Although I really shouldn't worry too much about our assistant pawns here because I'm going to replace them. And then we might see them again if they keep leveled up. We need to change the locations. Let's start with giving the Seeker's token.
Of the items we discussed, perchance?
I don't believe we discussed this, but yes. Alright, that gives us our first fairy stone, so we don't need to buy one. Which, if there's an emergency, we can just leave. Right, so first, no more augments right now, but we have another core skill. That's going to take priority. Same with Faye. Get them first. Then this one, because that's useful. So we'll do Fish Slash to A. Shield Summons. And then Springboard's alright. Might work better than me trying to throw pawns around. The problem with Airward Slash is there's a specific range where it's possible to be effective, and from what we've experienced so far, the Harpies tend to be outside of that range until Faye brings them down, and when she does that, I can just attack them normally. We'll go ahead and get Springboard, and we'll see if I end up using it a lot or not. And then for Faye's weapon skills, I don't feel like managing the arrows that you need for Exploding Shot and Towering Shot. Swoop Shot is just outright useful. And then I'm actually not sure how Keen Sight is going to work on a pawn. So let's see what that's like.
Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. What else can I tell you of our guild?
I think before we open up Fighter and Warrior and Sorcerer, I'm going to try and get a decent way into Fighter, and then come back and upgrade to Warrior. We do want to activate that. So thank you, camera, for reminding me. Port crystals. Use of a fairy stone will instantly transport you to the location of a port crystal. Port crystals are permanent fixtures of cities and towns, but you may also place your own port crystals at destinations of your choice. You'd have to find them first. You may have up to 10 port crystals placed at various locations throughout the world at any one time. Once placed, a port crystal can be recovered if you wish to move it somewhere else. Permanent port crystals in cities and towns must be interacted with at least once before they become available as fairy stone destinations. Activate. I think the person I'm looking for was near one of the entrances, or they might have been near the Pawn Guild. Well, while I'm here, we'll go ahead and upgrade our pawns. So we're just going to go for mages again. Actually, if we take Ace here, and one of the other pawns we saw back there, that'll give us a pretty good spread of what we're looking for. But I just need to make sure that they have... No, because that'll cover our bases. And then they all have Anodyne built into the core skills. So yes, we'll take you.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Alright, and that's all we need for now.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Yeah, it is a tad concerning, but we'll keep our eye out. This mysterious illness. I'm sure we can deal with it together.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend.
Oh, there you
Spare
are.
moment.
You're exactly who I was looking for.
I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk.
Good
I'm in a bit of
instincts.
a quandary, you see.
We should keep listening to
I'm
them.
to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Soon, you're gonna have a home. So let's make sure we get that set up. And then I need to be able to have the money to afford that home by the time she comes back from her
You've
trip.
come. Glad to see you, friend.
Glad to see you.
What say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place.
Yes, of
Many
course.
thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
Farewell. Thank you for the housing.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Agreed. Is there anything else that we want to deposit while we're here? I think we actually took care of everything. So,
'Tis as you say.
we're not going to sleep just yet, because we can get the quest from Brant started, since none of them are on a timer. It'd be good to just have them, because the quest for clearing out the goblins that he's going to give us and getting the equipment both of those are actually in the same cave. Passage of time. Time is an ever-flowing river in this world, and the activities and behaviors of its inhabitants reflect this. People are unlikely to remain in the same place all day. In the same place all day long. It may only appear in the morning, at night, or at midday. To pass the time, you can either stay at an inn or make use of one of the special seats found outdoors in set locations. Or we could go to our house. Come nightfall, you will be able to see no further than the ground at your feet, and the onset of darkness summons fearsome monsters not seen by day. Explore the wilderness after sunset at your own peril, and be sure you have a lantern in your pack. Some items that can be gathered will change over time, such as by ripening and growing more flavorful. There are also items that, if allowed to age just long enough, will become more useful when combining materials. However, you should keep a close eye on raw items in particular, as consuming anything that has been aged past its prime is likely to have unpleasant side effects. Which we have seen this already. I have plenty of rotten food that I need to get rid of. But it's just not heavy enough for me to deal with it right now. Certain objects and structures that can be destroyed by your attacks will regenerate after a set amount of time has passed. Similarly, fruits, berries, and other gatherable flora will grow back after a time. Hello.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
I'm assuming that's buying around for everyone, because that's an expensive cup.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
Okay. You never saw me. Or this guy next to me. We don't know each other.
Your Majesty.
Hello.
Your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Actually pretty empty this time. Okay, you want to be on that side? That's fine.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you.
We'll be doing these tasks because people need our help,
Citizenry, I
not
call
because we
upon
are
my
trying to
soldiers
get
to
the
cull
throne.
monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter?
I mean, it won't be unaided. I'm gonna have the pawns with me.
I
But
thank
sure.
you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there.
Well, we fought the goblins already. And technically, we fought the saurians, but I'm assuming we're not going to have explosive barrels this
Finally,
time.
there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
'Tis our duty to bring the beasts low.
There is much
Good that
we
you're
want to
enthusiastic
tend
about
to
it.
if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
Yeah, we're just going to get all of these quests.
You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds.
Right. Just follow me.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do any of these just yet. We're going to take our time around town first.
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
No, I'm just impressed that you can play that without moving it. I think it's supposed to be playing in animation and just glitched out right now. It happens. I think the quest in the Common Quarter is going to come after we accomplish a couple of things. That's not where I was intending to go.
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Faye knows how this works.
What should I do?
Oh, there's a message here. Letter fragment. Of the gracious hand, do say you'll go and see her. She's your best hope. She used to conduct research into sedatives and sleeping medicaments for the army over in Batal, so I am certain she will. Sounds like someone's trying to help people. That should be a good thing, yeah?
Arms for the poor.
They're a useful...
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor?
Sure. Here's some food.
Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor?
Don't have much coin on me, but I have plenty
Many
of food,
thanks.
and someone needs to eat
May
it.
fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Yeah.
What we need now is information. The question is, where to find it?
The one I keep
You have my
missing.
support. What say we gather some information?
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
Calm the mind, calm the world? I don't think that's gonna work
Could
that
you
way.
come over here?
Sure. There should be someone in here to talk to, but it might need to be day.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Big discovery, you say?
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Any more people for us to talk to? Should be the children. You.
Is Malcolm alright? We were supposed to go exploring together. But I overslept, and he went without me.
Last time I did this quest, she stayed in this building the entire time, and I did not see her.
I was really
Okay,
looking
Cameron,
forward to going down into those vaults.
Could you stay?
Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
We'd best report back.
Glad I heard that through the door.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
Yep. Right after you.
I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Peace, that's the church's garden. Keep doing what you're doing. It's all in the name of protecting the world.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Alright. And we're gonna come back to this in just a
Break it
second.
from this side.
For now, we'll take a quick break.
The undead have risen to face us.
Yep.
Flame is its weakness.
You deal with the undead. I got things to take care of.